Which naughty grandchild has been messing with my jam? This has Holly's jammy little fingerprints all over it. My mom thought it would be nice for me to spend some quality time with my grandparents, but Granny has trapped me in her basement again, and now I have to get through these obstacles in order to get out. Thoughts on this button? It's not immediately obvious that it's done anything, but is the purple stuff rising? I don't want to wait and get swallowed up by grape jelly, so I'm just going to press ahead. Looks like Granny might have been doing some canning down here in the basement. But then the grape jelly spilled over and it's flooded the utility room. I bet Granny didn't mean to lock me in the basement. She probably just sent me down here to deal with the jam situation. Better deliver my report. So about this jam.
Come to Grandma.
Wait, what do you mean Granny is here and angry? Like angry about the grapes or the pectin or the quality of the jars? Angry at me? I don't believe it. No, I don't need a jetpack. Turns out Granny is angrier than I thought, and also I'm being unfairly blamed for the jam situation, so I might just try to head upstairs until Granny has a chance to cool off. Not a good sign when Granny starts saying unbelievable. That's basically like swearing for her. And she is flying up those stairs like a woman half her age. I'm gonna take cover in the attic. Wait a second, why has Granny laid out traps to stop me? Well, that's something new. This is starting to feel a bit personal. Granny, are you sure this is about the jam? I'm starting to think there might be some sort of unresolved issue with my parents and I'm bearing the brunt of Granny's displeasure. That or she's getting into DIY. Maybe these are meant to prevent burglaries. You guys don't think there's any booby traps here in this room, do you? I don't see anything that looks too suspicious. Like it's a bit weird, like empty boxes, just like wooden pallets scattered all over the place for no apparent reason. I wonder what I could do to get back on Granny's good side. If anyone has any great suggestions for like a Granny peace offering, let me know in the comment section. I'm open to suggestions. Like maybe I should try to fix this enormous hole in Granny's floor. Or draw her another picture of a monkey. Granny loves monkeys. Could do like variations on a theme. Like she's got a monkey on a bicycle. We could do monkey on a Segway, monkey on a scooter. Like a whole monkey rides gallery wall. Where is that other button? Granny really thought she was doing something with all these lasers, but it's a bit strange to install the buttons that control the lasers out in plain sight. Like it works out pretty well if you're a grandchild who's been falsely accused of tampering with grape jelly. Probably not so good if you were trying to protect against burglars. But the lasers are gone now, so a little bit late for that. Dang, what's happening in the living room? Looks like Granny doesn't want you to escape. Carefully make your way through these spinning spiky pillars. Now how spiky are we talking? Are we talking like a little, oh, quite spiky? Interestingly, it looks like Granny's found a way to combine some pretty disparate hobbies. My Granny's like really into Dutch history, particularly windmills, and she also loves medieval torture. You should see her Wikipedia history. It's crazy. Ooh, what's this? Grab an energy drink and zoom your way through these insane obstacles. Yeah, love to. If there's one thing I love, it's zooming. Reminds me of when I was a kid before Granny got her hips replaced and we used to zoom together. It was a nice way to bond, you know, zooming across the generations. Oh, and also bouncing across the generations. I wish Granny could remember the good times with the zooming and the bouncing and maybe forget about the jam. Hard to forget about the jam when the jam is directly below us, but let's just try to ignore the jam. If you like watching me navigate my admittedly difficult relationship with my grandparents, then subscribe to Kawaii Kunicorn because I'm doing this like all the time for some reason. Anyway, time to dig out of this place. I've actually tunneled out of many a difficult situation, which is why I'm so good at tunneling. Wait a second. I'd watch out for those hidden spikes if I was you. I don't see any hidden spikes, brother. Where are the spikes hiding, brother? Oh, I think I see. Ow. I don't know if I think that was fair. I don't think I was actually that close to the spike, but I'll just try to move a little bit more quickly, I guess. Oh my gosh, as quickly as possible without jumping directly into the lasers. I gotta say, this is a pretty interesting thing to find underneath your granny's house. Like, I remember a couple years ago, my granny was talking about maybe building a basement suite. Do we think this is what she meant? I guess I was more imagining like an apartment that she would like rent out to one of my cousins, or maybe like a theater or rumpus room or something like that. I just wasn't expecting so many spikes. I don't know if I find these prompts very helpful. It's like, don't fall. Like nobody intends to fall. I'm not trying to fall down into that pit. I might break a leg, and I think there's pretty bad cell reception down here. So that'd be disastrous. Like I wouldn't be able to call an ambulance. I wouldn't be able to watch YouTube. Okay, so this bit's interesting. We've got some radioactive material. Either that or lime marmalade. Oh no, it's Granny, and she's got into medieval LARPing.
Grandma!
The only way to stop her is by picking up these bananas. Wow, that was a lot more effective than I thought it was gonna be. I didn't realize she was gonna slip on the bananas. That's a hard fall. I guess I thought maybe her system would just be like overloaded with potassium. Maybe she'd get like a bad stomach ache. Anyway, door closed behind me, so that seems like a pretty good sign. A chance for me to try to escape the basement suite and find my mom. Explain to her that I've had yet another disastrous visit to Granny's house. This is all very relatable content, I'm sure. Like, don't you hate it when you go to your Granny's house for the weekend and then something goes wrong with the jam and then she starts dressing up like she's a medieval executioner? Anyway, what surprises have we got up here? Interesting. Get on these switchboards to get through this stage. What do you mean by switchboards? Okay, it lights up. Okay, it moves. This is cool. I would love to have something like this in real life. This is sick. And they kind of look like giant YouTube play buttons. I don't know if that's on purpose or if that's just a coincidence, but either way, I am making excellent time. It's basically just another iteration on zooming, which makes me kind of sad because that reminds me of zooming with my granny. Look for the metal planks to help you get across. Yeah, sure thing, I'll bite. Do we think there's any metal planks up here? Well, yeah, these definitely look like metal planks. Bring these babies downstairs and see if I can't build myself a little makeshift bridge. Things have not gone to plan with the makeshift bridge. My mother didn't raise a quitter, so we are going to do take 2 on the bridge. Look at that. She's resilient. She's an engineer. Obviously, I was very sad when the bridge failed, but we cannot just give up because otherwise we'll be stuck. Okay, we're just going to try jumping. The next phase of not giving up is jumping, and it worked. I think if I've learned anything today, besides resilience, obviously, it's that jam is very important to my grandmother. And maybe if I can just get to the shops, buy her some grape jelly, we can smooth this whole situation right over. But in order to do that, we have to find the hidden key for the locked door. I'm gonna rifle through Granny's drawers. Is the key really hidden if it's just inside of a drawer? All the drawers are empty. Oh my gosh, that's an enormous key. Did that work? There was like a mini earthquake or something. And I don't see where the key is, but the door is open. So that's good. And then there's whatever's going on here. This is interesting. I like it. I think this is one of Granny's best inventions. It's like a giant swing. I'm into it. I mean, it's dangerous, obviously. It's incredibly dangerous, but it's pretty fun. And back onto the YouTube mobile. I remember how to drive these. This is good. This is very good fun. I should draw a picture of a monkey riding one of these. Granny would probably love that. I feel like we're getting close to the outside. I feel like we're getting close to the grocery store. Oh wait, find 2 buttons to disable the lasers. Always with the lasers with this woman. Is this unusual or is this like a common thing for grandparents? Let me know if your grandparents are obsessed with lasers. Okay, disable laser 2. That's good. What about laser 1? I don't remember seeing the button for laser 1. Did I miss it in my excitement thinking about drawing monkeys? Doesn't appear so. Okay, what about on top of the cabinet? Oh, there it is. I'm not quite sure how I'm supposed to get up there. Maybe I could just walk along the door jamb? Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, got it. Why is there like a miniature version of Granny's living room built into the wall? Actually, I'm not complaining. That's like really whimsical. Oh my gosh, it's the outside. Oh, Granny is angry. Get into the mech suit and fight her to escape, okay? I guess I will enter mech. Sorry, maybe I didn't mention before, this is how we solve conflicts in my family with mech suits. I know it's a little unconventional, and honestly, our family therapist is always begging us to try to communicate without the mech suits. But then Granny goes and turns into the Incredible Hulk, and it's like I don't really have a choice. And honestly, I think a lot of families are like this behind closed doors. It's like Granny is terraforming, I'm reloading the missiles. The tale is old as time, truly. Okay, I'm gonna try to use my words. I will also use the missiles, but in addition, I will use my words. Granny, I'm really sorry about what happened to your jam. That must have been really disappointing for you, having worked so hard on the jam. Oh my gosh, she doesn't usually explode. Come back, I was trying to validate your feelings.